women in beauty pageants become spokespeople for their communities, and they set an example which is an inspiring example to other people within their communities, which they otherwise would not have. I mean, anybody can become a beauty queen. It's for women, it matches boxing for men. It's a way out for some people from there. Excuse me from that. This motion really is, well, actually before I go on, I want to tell you something. The bingo is dead. There is no bingo, but unless of course you're watching Celebrity, I'm Celebrity getting out here, but even then she's got away. I would point out that the bingo is dead. I would say to you that this motion is just another example of society's desire to see people, to stop people from enjoying themselves. It's as simple as that. If you find something to do, you can be absolutely fun to do, you can be absolutely sure that somebody somewhere will want to put a stop to it. It bears to me, it seems to me to bear a striking resemblance to the people who object to alternative comedians on the radio or the television. It's just that fatuous. It's actually not a real question. This house believes that beauty pageants are wrong. No, you believe that. This house doesn't, and I urge the people who are here tonight to vote against this motion for the following reasons. It's a little more than an example of ethical and cultural fascism. It's immoral and liberal and does an injustice to people who have a lot of other talents, but they just happen to have that particular one that looks nice on the cover of Elle. I'd like to remind you about the harm principle of John Stuart Mill. It's very important that you remember this when you're considering your vote this evening. It's quite simple. You should only prescribe behaviours that have a negative impact on other people.
What information?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you think that there's not harm to people that don't believe that they fit in with that particular image?
I think that in the modern liberal society, we're all individuals, we all have a matter of conscience that we can pick up ourselves, and it's not for the state, it's not for this university, it's certainly not for the society to tell other people what they can or cannot do. It's not actually harming anybody else. And in terms of physical harm, direct physical harm, I've seen none. Another question for you, this may seem silly, is there is work out there for beauty pageant winners. I mean, after all, people like in the local supermarkets and all that. Beauty pageant entry, people who enter them give a perfectly reasonable example of a healthy person with healthy body and mind, who is confident, gregarious and outgoing, and well adjusted to the modern society. And as Sam said, there is a market for this. We live in a liberal capitalist society where people can trade on whatever they like. And if the trade happens to be the looks, well, that's fine by me. I agree. This is not about loving the body and having respect for your body. I love my body. I think everybody here should love their bodies. I'm not going to win, Miss Campus, or possibly Miss the Campus, but I would like to kind of get on with that. I'd like to also rebut very briefly a couple of points. You don't have to be hot, simple blonde to win a beauty pageant. I believe, if I'm right, we have a lady on campus at this time who came in the high placings in last year's Miss Kenya UK, who is of African extraction, and I think to say otherwise, to suggest this is a race issue is completely wrong. On campus, women are equal. My slide will tell you, basically they'll destroy this argument because there is no argument to answer. There was no point, and that's all.